No, 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 not at all.
Okay. All right.
I'm less than a beginner. Zero knowledge.
Okay. So we have a couple of healers also joining up to understand Akashic Records today. So that's a good thing actually.
Very
Because
good.
all these modalities are interconnected. So what is it all about is basically this, that we are understanding you are into healing. Do you do healing for yourself, or how does it go for you?
Yeah, I do it my own stuff. I mean, my meditation, my cleansing, my bath, but all on a curious basis.
Okay, so that's nice. So definitely you must be using certain methods or certain modalities in order to heal yourself or cleanse yourself, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So Akashic Records is also one of the modalities to cleanse across with your karmic accounts.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so here we are not doing with the training, but we are understanding how a training can help you out as an individual.
Mm-hmm.
Right, what are the benefits, what has been Neetu is the facilitator for it, and how exactly she has been benefited with it. So what she has created across for herself, we all have same power, so of course you can also create for yourself.
Mm-hmm.
Right, so we understand whether this is something which you resonate with, you don't resonate with. So come with an open mind and understand that yes, I need to settle my karmic accounts, or it's not just about my past, it's also about my future. So you kind of understand that and get into it.
Sure, very good. Sounds interesting.
Hi, Anshul.
Hello, good morning.
Hi. Good morning, how are you?
Hello.
Yeah, how are
I'm
you,
fine,
Anshul?
thank you. How are you?
I'm good, thank you. So you're
I'm
familiar with
fine, thank
Akashic?
you so much.
Yeah, you're familiar with Akashic Records, or you're new to it?
No, this is the
Okay.
hello. I think our voice is breaking out.
Yeah. So Anshul has already met me. Anshul
Okay.
attended my meditation on.
Oh, wow. Wonderful. So she's your student.
She's not my student, but she is a participant from there.
Okay. All right. Right. Let's wait for others to join. We'll just put the reminder in the group.
Yeah.
Hello, good morning.
Hi, good morning, Mika.
Good morning.
How are you?
Yes, good. But I'm still work with the work in the my office work, but it's okay.
Okay, fine. Thanks for joining in.
Okay.
We'll just wait for others and then I'll start.
Oh, okay. Sure. Uh, ako again.
Hi everyone, welcome. Shall we start or wait for another 3 minutes? 11:05, we can start.
We can wait for 5-10 minutes because people take time to come in because they're still joining.
Hi Rachna.
Hi everyone.
Hi.
Hi.
Hello, hello.
Hi Avantika. Hi Nika.
Hello. Yeah.
Hi. Hi, everyone.
Possible, it'll be good if all of you switch on the camera. So it's always good to interact once we see each other and if it's comfortable for all of you.
Yes, okay. If you don't comment on my hairstyle, it will be fine. It's Saturday, so I didn't.
It's fine. No, it's absolutely fine. Rita. All of us are in the weekend mood, I think, except Nika, who's working today.
Yes, I'm still working. That's why I'm still in the office.
Just give us 5-6 minutes and then we can start.
Yeah.
Yeah. Otherwise, it'll get late for people who are waiting.
Hi, ma'am. Is it okay if I lie down? Actually, I'm not feeling well. Means I have cough and cold. So is it okay? I will switch on my video. Is it okay? Yeah.
No worries. Lie down,
Okay,
then you will not be able to understand how it is. So maybe you can sit on a comfortable chair. You can just,
Yeah. Okay. Then I will go. Okay.
yeah,
Fine.
so you can rest on a sofa or something. So, you have your back is not,
Yeah. Sure. I can.
So how many of you are associating first time with Neetu? Okay,
Me first.
Me first time too.
first.
Me also first time.
Neetu, I think you can transfer make me co-host so it's easier for you, because if you are in the session, might be hassles for you to add in people.
Yeah, let me.
Yeah, you can make a co-host or make a host,
Okay,
either
yes,
way.
I'm also new to it.
How is it? Just
How
go to participants, pick my name, right click, co-host, and that's fine.
Okay. Done. Okay, so we'll wait just for 3-4 minutes and then that's it. We'll start. So by the time people are joining in, we're waiting. I would like to know, do you have any idea about what is Akashic Records, or have you heard about it before? How is it?
All new for me. So I'm not familiar. I would like to know. I want to learn, and I'm curious.
Okay, anybody else?
Yeah, it's our past life records.
Yes.
And then
Yes, same.
we are going through something so we can repair it, through Akashic. We can learn our lessons, right?
Yes.
Yes. Yes, it's same. Same for me. For the Akashic record, is about the history of the past life, and then we can fix for the karma in the past life, and then we will be better in the future.
Yes.
This
Perfect.
for the yeah.
Okay. Anybody else? Do you have any idea?
Like in this life, whatever we are facing challenges, if you take like some part, like some Akashic reading, so we can get that reading from from past life, something like that. Actually, long time back I did reading, but some other healer, she just take my reading. So that's it. I don't have that much of knowledge, but yeah, overall past life, some gate is opening, some meditation is going. So is it?
No, there's not something gate is opening or something like that. It's the way we reach there and you're in the record. So everybody has their own experiences. When you reach on that level on the 5D dimension, we say it's on the 6th plane. So everybody has it. They just say that's the myth, or the people feel that there's a gate opening and they do a meditation and then things change. But the way I teach and I take through, it's a very small prayer and you're just there in seconds. So everybody's own experiences, how you don't have to sit for half an hour in a meditation, because I have a lot of people who tell me, oh, we have to sit in meditation for a longer time. It's nothing like that. You're just there.
Okay, Neetu, there are any levels in this?
Yeah, that I'll be doing after once we finish the session, where I will be
Like there, how many? 1 level, 2 or 3? How many?
wait, because everybody's coming in. I'll finish what exactly Akashic Records is, and then I'll be sharing what is it and how you can do and what all is there in that at the end of the session, and people can ask me the questions that they want to know.
Okay.
All right, I think we can start. We can officially start. It's level 11, so right time to strike in. At least here it's level 11, what I see in my clock.
Yes, it's 11.
Yeah.
It's a nice number. It's a nice number.
Nice
Angel
number.
number.
Yes. Yes.
Go.
Just give me a
Thank
second.
you. I think we can start, Neetu.
Yeah, no, I'll just give them. I'll just share this. You can do the, you want to do the introduction?
No, let me start with it, and then it will be over to you to take it further. All right, guys. So we basically hear from a platform known as Occult Sciences, and Occult Sciences is a very basic or preliminary initiation of a method of bringing all these occult sciences, various sciences together on the same platform. So that's exactly where Neetu or Rupali was here with us a while ago. So we all connect together, understand various sciences and support, because we all have limitations of practicing. Like for myself, I do Vastu, but I do only in Vastu, right? I don't do space healing. I don't do other energy balancing. Wherein when you say karmic account settlement, yes, Neetu is an expert with it, or we have other experts also. So we basically bring all the occult sciences on the same platform, try to understand that how each one of them function. So when we are saying how each one of them function, it's most important for us to understand the scientific part of it, because we are all healers. We are all healers, even if we don't know the modality. And that's exactly what Neetu's story is all about. So she has healed herself. She has gone through the journey, and I'm sure she will be sharing during the session. She will be sharing that with us, how her journey had been from a banker to a healer, right? What all transitions and experiences and how her journey has been. So we'll understand that, and we will also understand how Akashic Records can benefit you across. So occult sciences is just bringing all these sciences together. I appreciate if all of you can kind of switch on your cameras. It becomes more of an interactive session for us. And of course, over to Neetu. Thank you for getting into the session and sharing with us how exactly Akashic Records can support each one of us. Right. So she has been somebody who has started with a dream of becoming a businesswoman, CEO, or probably, one of the top-notch businesswomen. And then she's done double MBA in marketing as well as in advertising. And then she got into healing. She was drawn to healing, actually. So we'll hear more from her. Let's welcome her.
Hey,
What do
everyone.
you need?
Hi, everyone. Thank you for joining in and taking a lot of time. As Sweetie said, if people can switch on their cameras would be really good, because it's very nice when you interact with people when they are there. I can see them and you connect through the energies also. So it'll be good if you can switch on your cameras, which will help you also in the session. So if when we are not able to see the other person, we can't even see the energy, and we can. It's little difficult to connect when you don't see the face of the person. So it'll be good if you can. Thank you.
So I should change my hairstyle.
You're looking very pretty. No worries on it.
Thank you.
Okay, so as Sweetie said, yes, I started my journey. I mean, I always wanted to be a very successful person. I worked in Citibank. I've been in Dubai for 22 years. And I never thought that I'll become a healer or a teacher. It was the last thing on my mind. And the only thing that I wished was to be very successful in an advertising company. That's why I went to US, I studied, and I came back. My journey started in 2014. I felt that so my journey started in 2014. It just automatically happened. Someone met me and said that, oh, there's a healing happening. Would you like to come? And I said, yeah, sure. Why not? So I came, I joined, and life changed. So I didn't know, because the people were very psychic over there, and I didn't even know that I had psychic powers. I didn't know that I could connect to divine. But yes, wherever manifest, things would happen. And I was that it was very general. It happens to everyone like that. It's nothing new. So my dad would come back and ask me, oh, how you always ask for something and it happens. What do you do? I said, I have no idea, but it just happens. Maybe it's a general thing happening for everyone. So after that, I went to US, and my mentor told me that, are you sure you want to be in the, the corporate world? I said, yes, I want to be there. And maybe they knew. So I came back in 2017. I learned theta healing. My journey started with theta healing, and I love it to the max. My life took a 360 turn. Then in 2017, when I was in the US, I was always wanted to clear my karmic baggage. I don't know, it started coming into me that, I want to clear my karmic baggage. I don't want to come reincarnate again. And there has to be a way where I can reach that place where you can see the records. Because when we grow up in Hinduism, we always say that there is a book up there, that someone is maintaining of a karmic baggage from the past lives, from this life, the last life. Everything comes in there. And I wanted to access that. I was trying here and there, and then I was about to come back to India. There's someone said that, oh, Akashic Records, and I didn't know at that time what it was. And so I asked, and they said it's karmic baggage that you release. I said, oh my God, this is the time. I really need to do this. So I came back to India. I did Akashic, I did tarot, I did access consciousness, and yeah, it changed. 2018, I became full-fledged spiritual healer. And I did not get into becoming a CEO or getting into the advertising company, spending so much money on my father. I come back and I become a healer. And it's been a beautiful journey. So definitely when I did Akashic Records, my life changed, 360 turn. And I started teaching. Teaching was something I was not looking for at all. Neither I was looking to do healings. And when I remember my first student, when she came in and I was so nervous about it, my divine said, I connected in Akashic Records and my divine said, don't worry, I'll take over. You will be an amazing teacher. So don't worry. So yes, my journey started with that. And I feel Akashic Records is so beautiful. I personally feel that people should learn and understand the value it holds, how much it empowers you. All the healing modalities, whatever you do, they empower you so well. Because my journey, a lot has happened. I think miracles happen just like that, especially from Akashic. So if I have something that I really want, I just have to go in the night and just visit my records and ask the divine. And I have seen it's happening the next day. I have even seen it's happening within a half an hour thing. So if I want a client, if something's not happening, I would just do a clearing and it would happen. So Akashic Records is what we say is your book of life. I started when we started thinking, because it has all the information, it has all the data that you're looking for. It has all your past life from the day you were incarnated on planet Earth as a soul. That was you sent. So it has all the records. It's like, I feel it's like a Google. You ask for something and your masters give it to you. And it's so beautiful. They take you to the past life. So yes, I would like to put this. It's very different from the past life regression, because I get a lot of questions that people come in and they say, is it like past life regression? It's not. There are two different modalities. Akashic gives you that empowerment that you can work and go into past life by yourself, but which the past life regression doesn't give you that. You cannot do it on yourself. You cannot go into your past lives and do the clearing. You really need a practitioner to do it for you, even when you are yourself a practitioner and an instructor. So all the data is held in Akashic Records from the day, and even I feel the altitude of consciousness also change. So it's very simple. I remember when I started my journey, they would say it takes a lot of time for people. They would come in, they use dowsing, they use through Reiki and all the meditations. They sit for hours and they will try to connect into the records. And when I teach, it's in seconds. There's a way that we connect and you're just there. You can go see all your past lives. So you just have to ask, so whatever is happening in your life right now, there is a reason that it's happening in your life. It just did not happen like that. So whatever your lifetime you're living right now is where it's happening in the sixth dimension. So your Akashic Records is on the sixth plane. It's book of karma. They say it's book of life, but I understood it's book of karma because it holds your karmic baggages, the contracts that you have with people around. Because once our soul leaves the body and it goes up, it makes a karmic contract. You're shown a picture of what you did in that lifetime. And if the soul did not finish the journey or the learnings, it is going to come back in that lifetime, next lifetime, and do those learnings again. You shed your body, but your soul remains the same. So for example, if you do not learn the lesson of standing for yourself, you are going to come back until you learn that. You will still keep reincarnating and keep through those situations again and again and again. So, and you also decide when you're coming down, okay, when you see that picture, you decide, oh, this is the person I've hurt. Oh, this is what I've done. So you decide and you say, I choose my mother and I finish karmic baggage with her. I choose this, my dad, and I finish with them. And I choose this is my sister. You are the one who made choices and you came down. And all those people who come in your life are your own, who have the karmic baggage with you. And you do also carry karmic baggage from your ancestors. They also lead a lot of things down the lane. So the moment you start clear, the Akashic Records gives you to clear that. So whatever happens now, it's a parallel lifetime running in that dimension also. So that's why if you see in your life, there is a certain period of time something will happen. So for sometimes you'll be perfectly fine with financial abundance, and something will struck and your money problems will start. Then your relations are doing good. Then suddenly something will happen. Your money gets better, but your relation goes bad. So there is always some shift is happening in your life in certain period of time. And we say, oh my God, something or other keeps coming up. It's the reason because that lifetime you haven't finished your karmic baggage. So that's why that lifetime opens up, and that's why you have issue in this lifetime. And for example, people have a lot of issues. They keep coming saying, oh, this person borrowed money from me and he did not return back to me. I'm having debts. I'm not able to come out of it. Yes, out of million people, that person did not choose you to come and, dupe you. There's a reason he came in your life. There's a learning. Maybe you did something to them, and that's why they just came to clear the karmic baggage. And you made a contract. So we make a contract that I need to finish it now, and this lifetime, and then I want to go. If you do not, you're going to come back. So through this Akashic Records, when I teach, you clear all your karmic obligations. Family members, we have so many difficult bonds in our family members. Why that family member turned up in your life and started bothering you. So sometimes you have a great relationship with them, and suddenly out of blue, one day you will think they'll change, and you're like, what happened? They were so beautiful and so nice to me, and what happened now? There's a reason that, now the karma has started playing. It was not playing before. So when the lifetime opens up there in your parallel lifetimes is where you start suffering here. That person did not choose you to hurt you just like that. Someone did not come to betray you just like that. Someone did not dupe you just like that. All these people have been connected to you in your past lives, and that's the reason they have come into this lifetime. Until you start clearing your karmic baggage or learn from it, it's going to happen again and again. So the Akashic Records is so beautiful. All you have to do is just go in that past life, you do the clearing from there, and you don't have to do anything in this lifetime. Things automatically start changing. So if you have...
Sorry, Neetu, I wanted to understand that. Is this time bound or is based on my practice, that how much practice do I do it? What does it relate to?
Okay, so it relates to that. Yes, you need to practice, definitely. It is not, so for example, if the karmic baggage is not very heavy, so if you do 1 or 2 healings or practice on it, it'll completely clear. Sometimes the baggage is so high, it takes little time. So you maybe have to work on your records for 15 days or a month, on the same situation. I always guide people to pick up one situation and then work on that. So the more you do the clearing over there, automatically the thing starts changing here. The money comes in, the relationships get better. If things are not moving, your energy changes. You start attracting better people in your life. And definitely, everything needs practice. So even if you learn and you think, or you learn and you do healings for 1 or twice and you think a magic will happen, I would say yes. If your karmic baggage is perfect, it's not very heavy. You do see changes in 1 healing. Sometimes it takes 3 healing. But mostly I have seen a drastic changes in 1 or 2 healings, and people start feeling a lot of change. I have so many testimonials. And healing is the beauty, and the readings. The readings that we do from Akashic Records is 99.9% on bang on. I've always got clients coming and telling me, oh, I resonated to you perfect. And those people who said they did not resonate, they would come back after 15 days and say, oh my God, this is exactly what's happening in my life. And this is where it's coming. And it gives you an awareness. You do not search for answers anymore. Why is this happening to me? Why am the only one who's suffering? My life is not changing. All these answers come. Why people come and betray me only? Why am I rejected? Why am I not feeling good enough? Why there is betrayal? Why there is, guilt? Why there's always you're living with regret? You get all your answers in this beautiful book of life. It gives you what has happened. It takes you to that lifetime. It tells you what has happened, why it is happening right now, and what you can do to clear it and to make it a better one. So it's, I have seen a lot of miracles. So for me, I can tell a very, very small example. I still remember my nephew, he used to get very fascinated when I was in Akashic Records. He used to ask for small, small things, how children are. They would like me to go and ask the divine. So he couldn't find his Knoll card. So he just asked me, can you search one from, search, where is it? I said, listen, I'm not going to trouble my masters for this. He's like, please, it has 100 runs in it. I said, oh my God, I really need to look for it then. And I told him, did you check in this place? He said, yeah, I couldn't find it. I just opened the records and asked master. I said, pick up the book, you'll find it. And he found it. So even small things for your day-to-day life, masters help you so well. I was supposed to have a class in Mumbai and it was raining too much. I remember in 2018. And there were 7 to 8 people who have, registered, and I did not have space enough to teach all of them together. I didn't know what to do. I searched for the place. I just gave up and I just opened my records. I prayed and I said, Masters, it's on to you. You take care, your class, your call. You wouldn't believe, I woke up in the morning and he showed me how I'm supposed to take the class. I have never done a Akashic class, both the levels in one day. And he showed me the students who have the ability to do it in one day and who will do it in 2 days. I called up the students and I told them, I can return your money back. As usual, none of my students ever want to return the money back. They said, it's okay, we are fine. And both the students agreed to do it in one day. And in 3 days, I finished my class and I came back to Dubai. So it is amazing. It's very beautiful. It's amazing when you go and look into your past lives. You can clear your relationship, be it your love life, be it your finances, be it your health. Everything gets cleared from Akashic Records. And it not only does that, it also gives you can also correct your planets. So I channeled and I created my 3rd level where I teach all about future. So you go ahead into your 2 years ahead of your life and you see how your things are going to be there. We correct your future. We go into the future, we correct it. And if something is beautiful there, we bring it now. I believe, why should you wait for another 5 years when some abundance is coming to you right now? So we go into the future, we clear it, and we bring it in the now. And I've seen a lot of changes in that also. We visit not only bad past lives, we do also visit good past lives. We go bring in virtues, the talents that you really need, that also comes in. So it's not always that, we always have bad. We have a good life also where we have enjoyed money, we have enjoyed marriage, good health. So we go in those lifetimes, bring them, and then we embed with us, integrate, so that you start having those virtues which you have lost, in those lifetimes. Sometimes we forget a lot of talents that we have. And also your intuition increases. A lot of people come and say, oh, will I be able to see in my past life? Will I be able to connect? Yes, you'll definitely be able to connect. And I have seen the journey of my students from where they were, not so good in seeing. And now today when they're practicing, their intuition has grown so well. They're able to, see the lives. Their visualization power has increased. It helps you to open your 3rd eye. You are able to visualize much better. You are able to connect much better. If you had a bad day, if something is not working for you, you just have to go open your records and be there for half an hour. You will see the shift of the energy. All that, the trauma, the feeling that you're having of the whole day, or some fight has happened, something is gone, everything washes away. It is so beautiful, something so empowering that you can just, you have something in your hand that can, just change you and the people around. You don't have to do anything outside.
We're basically talking of one thing as reading, then 3 sessions as healing.
Yeah.
And we're also talking about learning of Akashic, right? This is how you're framing it out.
Yes.
Okay. And reading goes as one single session, or how much time does it take, or what's the length of reading which is required? How do we gauge onto that? Because it's like it's connecting to many past lives, it's connecting to my current life, or how does it connect?
Okay. So we connect both. We connect into your past life, present, and the future also. Okay. So it's a session that I do as a reading session. I always prefer people getting a reading so they know what they are and where is it coming from. And you also get a guidance about it. So then, we can go ahead. Do you need a healing? Do you need to do something else, or you need to learn? So we get an idea about it. It's an hour session. And I always give only 3 specific questions. You can ask in any area of your life, and it's an hour session. You can take it on Zoom. It can be in person also. So both ways, whichever the person chooses for. The 3 questions, when people come and ask me, oh my God, only just 3 questions. Yes, because I've found down the lane, people don't even know what exactly do you really want. Your brain works so many things, so many questions that it has. But when you put your brain into the box and say just 3 questions, you start analyzing what is your priority. What exactly do you really want to change and really want an answer to? So yes, after that, the healing comes in. So it's again 1 hour session. Okay, so you can choose one situation. Maybe after the reading, you feel you want to work more on your health or you want to work on your relationship with someone. Then I pick that up and then we do healings on that. 3 healings I always recommend because you have to take some time for the energy to change. You know, you have because you're opening your records after so many, which has not been open. So definitely it's going to take time. It's like a house where you do need a lot of cleansing. So every records is different. Your house has been closed for so many years, 30, 40 years, for years and generations, and you're just opening it for the first time. So I always recommend at least take 3 to 4 healings. For the
Neetu, if I am healing regularly, yes, I'm not doing it through Akashic records. Am I not healed across? Because if I'm doing regularly, maybe it eases out the process for me to heal through Akashic records.
Okay.
Or as you said, it's like it's unopened books, and we are going back to it after maybe births or maybe centuries or decades. So once we are going back to it, maybe as a healer or maybe as a somebody who's taking healing regularly, I would at least have the advantage of not knowing it for the first time or starting from scratch kind of a thing.
Yes, definitely those who are already on their healing path and journey, it becomes easier for them because they have healed certain part in certain area and they are intuitive. They are already on their spiritual path and on their journey. So it becomes very easy for them. They understand the process, they trust the healings, and they know and they have the faith and it's working for them. They've already done a self-work. So for them, the journey definitely becomes much more easier. And it also becomes easier for the new people if they're practicing it well. So after learning, if you're really practicing into it, their journey also becomes easy because they trust the process. It's all about having faith and trusting the process. So definitely those people who are already on a healing journey, it gives them an advantage. But also those people who are starting for the first time, it also helps them in a very, very great way. But again, you need to practice.
And it doesn't stop after taking the 3 healing sessions. So I have to do my own practice and carry further. That's how it is.
Yeah, I recommend that. So some people do not come back. They don't learn because after 3 healings, it has changed what they're looking for. Energy has shifted and they have really liked it. So they don't have to come back. So I have testimonials where, one healing people have said, oh my God, this has changed for me. I've received what I wanted, so that they don't want to come back again. Some people, because the karmic baggage is heavy and they are interested because they want to understand, they want to go more further and clear. So they do learn. I recommend people to learn it because it helps them in your own journey. It's what is beautiful if you can clear your karmic baggage. And
that's very true.
So yeah, so learning, I always recommend people to learn it because then you are empowered at the end of the day. And not only you can help yourself, you're helping others also. There's so many people, your family members, you can do readings for them, you can do healings for them, and you can also clear your ancestral baggage, the bloodline. And it only not helps you, it helps your future generation to come, your children, your family members, because they all are connected to you. So you're giving something to your future generation by clearing things and having this beautiful modality. So they don't have the karmic baggage what you guys are carrying, or we are carrying from our parents, from generations. It lowers down the baggage, So yes, I recommend always, to do the course because course really, really empowers you. You have something in your hand. And what is beautiful when, it's amazing when you go to different lifetimes and you try to understanding, oh my God, I've done, oh, this is what I was. You came to know the name that you were, the country you were born, the person that you were, the profession you were doing, the parents that you had. It's so amazing to look at your own self. And I used to always hear, in the TV and always to see the past life is there, someone is gone there. When I started doing, I feel so amazing. I said, oh my God, I was this. Oh, this is what I did. Oh, this I need to clear. It becomes so much fun. and you correct your planets. So you don't have to go. I mean, I'm not saying numerology is there, but yeah, it's so beautiful because if a planet is not working for you right now, there's a reason. It may be working somewhere in your life. So we go over there, we correct the planet, and the planet starts working for you now. So it's so beautiful to, connect and find different ways that, you can see yourself in the future when you see, oh my God, this thing's happened. Can I do it now? Why should I wait? All those things, curiosity is amazing.
So does it make me more intuitive also, or it's like I just follow a methodology and I get the answers?
No, makes you more intuitive. Your powers, that we all are intuitive, trust me. When we were born, the intuition is something was given to everyone. It's just that as we grow, we poor thing, small voice, we, suppress it again and again, don't listen to it. And as we grow up, it's just gone. Very rarely we listen to it. So we all are intuitive. We all have that power. It's just you have to awaken it. That's all about it.
I quite agree on that particular part. Right. Anything else you have to add to, or I can open the forum for question and answers? They have some queries. I'm sure they will. Yeah.
So all I would like to say, because it has changed my life, I remember there are many times that I have been going through a very, very tough time. And it has, so last year I was very sick also. And Akashic has always helped me. I have seen miracles and like, it's again, I'm getting this thing from the divine. So I'll just share this last example. So for, again, with my nephew only, because it's very nice to, practice, experiment with children. They're always curious about things. So he had some exam and, he wanted some answers to it. And then we went for the New Year's party. He did not tell me. And then on the party, he says, oh, I have this assignment to give in. If I don't do it, I was trying to do it. I don't have an answer. I'll get a 0. Oh, I was so wild. I said, we were supposed to stay for 2 days, but we stayed 1 day and we came back. I said, oh, maybe divine wanted to help us. So I came back and he said, I just can't find it. So I'm a 0 in computer. I'm a, commerce background, a business person. So I said, okay, no problems. I just took few words and I just connected in Akashic Records. I typed in the computer and the exact answer came in. I didn't even know that's the answer. I went to him and asked him, this is the one? He said, yeah. I've been searching for 2 days online. I did not find it. How did you find it? I said, don't ask me, just do it. And he was so happy because he got 7 out of 10. See, you have to ask the divine. Divine will definitely help you, but some things have to be done consciously also. You can't see everything can be done energetically. Energetically definitely helps you amazingly, but 20% conscious effort needs to be done too. You can't expect a miracle is happening and you do nothing about it. So that's what I tell everyone. Yes, energetically it is helping. But if you cannot, if energetically you are working on yourself, you'll be able to stand for yourself. But then when someone is there, you need to speak out. That is going to be your effort. So it goes hand in hand. 20%, you really need to make an effort. 10% at least put an effort to what you have cleared so that your energy changes. You also have to do something. Divine can do a lot of things, but you need to put an effort and he'll help you on the journey. So, yeah.
Fine. Any of you have questions, you can raise the hands and we can kind of answer those questions.
Anybody have any questions or everybody is just too much? Everybody's absorbing.
Rupali is asking how many days course is it?
It's a 3 days course. It's a level 1, level 2, and level 3.
3 days each?
No, yes, 3 day each. So first level is all about reading, where you learn how to open your records. You will learn, readings for yourself, for others. And yes, Akashic Records is not only used for your own self, it is also used for others also. So you can do for others reading, you can do others reading on the first day that I teach. So it's more of practical. You also learn the difference between your intuition, and you also learn what is the difference between your Akashic Records and how you can use Akashic Records for your pet. You can even open the records for your pet and check why you have that pet, and you can find out the records of the pet. You can also do the Akashic Records for the houses. So if you're having a new house, you want to clear your house, you want to check the energy, that also you can do. You can also, from Akashic Records, this is the first day that I do everything. So you also learn how to, create. So you can create music through Akashic Records. You can do paintings. It will give you something new. I have a testimonial on that also from my student. That's something that she was trying to have a dance move. She loves dancing. And she already got it from the records. And the next day, after a week, when she goes in her class, that was exactly what being talked to her. She already knew. So that's the test. I have it on my page. And then you can also do for learning. So people, they have difficulty in grasping things. They have a point presentations to do. You can just open your records and do that also. So I teach that also. So all this there are a lot more. This is just a brief of the first level. Then the second level is all about healings. So the second day is all about healings. You learn to heal yourself, go into the past lives, bringing, and then you rescript. So people say that they cannot change what is written, and we can never change our karmic baggage. And yes, you can rescript and you can redo what you want. We are the co-creators. We decide. God gives you the ability to decide and make your own destiny. It's the choices that we make is what becomes our destiny. So nothing is written, nothing is stone done. So in Akashic Records, we go over there and we rescript and write what we want in our lives in the coming future. So we keep
That's
clearing.
for past as well as for future.
Yeah. So past is already we are clearing. So we are not doing anything. We are rescripting for the future. How do we want our future to look like? What do we want? So we do that. I teach that in that class. And yeah, healings, you do the ancestral clearing. So it's all about healing. That day is all practical. Students get really tired because they're practicing and practicing. And then the third day is all about first two level is your practitioner level. Okay. So you can practice after that. Then after the third level becomes your instructor level. So you become a teacher. So you can start teaching. You can, and in that I teach how to go into the past lives, so the good ones, and then your planets, your future, correction of the future, and correction of your bringing in your abilities, from your past life, the virtues that you need, the talents that you need. Yep. So this is what I cover in all these 3 days, and there's much more. It's just in a brief, it's a lot more vast area.
So Mukta is asking how much is the energy exchange, which I think you can share later with her.
Yeah.
Yeah. And then we have Jyoti who wants to share her experience. Jyoti, will come to you. Give me a second. Geeta has shared a question saying, do the records open for everyone for sure? Is it a prayer or something to open the records?
That I tell you what you need to do in the class, but yes, the records can be open for everyone. That's a method that I always share. When you attend a class, you will come to know what the method is all about.
Okay. So Jyoti, I think you can share your experience. She's your student, Neetu?
Yes, she's my student.
Okay, all right.
Hi everyone. I'm so sorry about not being able to on the video because I'm on the go on my work. But just here to share my experience, I've done Akashic Records with Neetu ma'am, and never was inclined to do this, never even believed in it, never thought I required it. But it has definitely changed my life. A lot of relationships have improved. I've seen the change and the shift happening, and I continue to see it. The things I've manifested have actually started working on the same day itself. So it's beautiful how this works. It's something I never thought it would happen to me, but yes, it was something that happened, and it happened so beautifully that I'm very grateful to her. So I also say that if it has changed my life, it can change anyone's life. So you should definitely remove time for self-empowerment and growth. That's it. Thank you.
Thank you, Neetu. And how long you've been associated with Neetu, Jyoti? How long you've been associated with her? Yeah.
I had actually done my theta healing with her in October. And then I did my inner child and I did my Akashic post that. So yeah, I've done 3 courses.
Okay, so I think more than a year, I believe.
No, less than a year actually.
Just a year.
Less than a year. All right.
We have not even finished a year. I got connected to her in last October. So we still have.
Okay. And I mean, it's like how long did it take for you to start feeling the difference or the impact of, especially talking about Akashic Records? And I think Theta, then NR, and then Akashic. So how effective does that work, Neetu, if you can give an inputs on that later?
Sorry?
No. She said, Jyoti said she had her journey from Theta to inner child to Akashic, right?
Yeah.
So we'll resonate that, but I'd like to hear from Jyoti that how faster was the impact or difference which she could feel across, especially from the Akashic point of view?
So, as I would try to say, like Akashic was something I never thought was my calling because I never thought I had any past karmic package with anyone or I wanted to work with anyone. But when I started working in it, I realized that so many issues in my life are because of my past karmic package that I'm carrying. And it was shocking as well as amazing to see that. And that now that I'm working towards it, I see changes happening in my day-to-day life. Of course, it's on your practice. The more you practice, the more regress work you do,
Yeah,
the more
sure.
better your life will be. But it depends on how much time you give to it also in your day-to-day life.
Right. Okay. All right. Yeah. And if you can throw some light on, like, like for Jyoti, the journey has been from Theta to inner child to Akashic. So how does that help? Or we can directly switch to Akashic itself and learn from there, heal from there, actually.
Okay.
So
So,
if
in
you
terms
don't
of calling,
mind, can I just
Sorry.
mention one more point since you're asking ma'am the question? Actually, for me, it was me who asked her that what should I learn first? And it was she who guided me that for you at this moment, this is important. And
Theta is important.
that was what worked. So when the time
Yeah.
is right, she actually guides you towards, okay, you should be doing this at this moment or that at that moment. What you need in your life right now will come to you. That's
Okay.
that's the
Okay.
reason why my journey has been like that, because probably it was meant to happen. So
Fine.
yes.
Fine. Okay. All right. Fine. Yeah, Neetu, we'll wait for your answer.
okay. So I don't say, because see, when Jyoti came to me, she had certain issues, health issues. Okay. So she came up with that. So at that time, she just came out of blue, so I didn't know her and everything. So that time when a client comes to me and they come for my advice, what they would like to do, that's when I connect and I come to know this is what is going to help them in their journey. So it doesn't have to be someone has to be in the healing and have to do theta first, or they have to do inner child first, and then they come and learn Akashic from me. Because Akashic is in itself so beautiful. Every modality is very different. So when I do theta, I am always working on the belief systems. And when I do inner child for a person, it's always about the inner child within themselves, which really needs to be out. I can completely come to know what the person is going through. So you don't have to do that. You can directly do Akashic also, because Akashic, everything when you do Akashic is what rounds up at the end of the day,
Right.
because it's the karmic book. So whatever you do, the small things, people do down the lane, their healings. And, I have a lot of students who are a healer and a very good healer. They're teaching for, and they still come and learn Akashic. When they learn Akashic, their journey has shortened up. And the moment the work they were doing, and then they try to, I always tell this to my student and to myself, people who are really great healers also, they always try to do things from Akashic. They'll always try to put Akashic in those healings also. So be it pranic, they would like to go into the Akashic records and use their pranic ability. Those who are doing, for example, you can say family constellation, which is really, in nowadays, people want to do that. Even in that, I've seen people using Akashic. And then if I say theta also tells we can go into Akashic records, and we can, they say it's on the 6th plane, it's a book of karma. You can go through the creator, come back. So every modality is using Akashic at the end of the day. They all want to be there because it's your karmic book. It gives you the complete empowerment. Because if you clear your karmic and if you clear your contracts, your curses that we carry from our past lives of people, which blocks us from our financial abundance, be it relationship, be it health. I have seen health issue works beautifully from Akashic. I have healed my health issue and I feel it's a miracle in my life. I would like to share that the next session when I ever have a sweetie, where I will tell you how my life the inspiring story. I always feel that how my life has changed, and I feel healing has so much power that I feel very blessed that I'm a healer. I always tell this to my dad. If it was not for healing, I wouldn't be where I am. Everything becomes so smooth. It becomes so easy to come out of the trauma, because I lost my mom and I was in depression. If it wasn't for healing, I wouldn't be back on my feet so fast. People look at me and they say, oh my God, how have you done it? And it's a blessing because it has so much power. It's not just has power, it gives you the power. You are not powerless. You are empowered with it. So it's amazing. So you don't have to only do the first any other course. You can always straight away go to Akashic because as I said, everybody's trying to put Akashic in all other healings and trying to go up. And they're doing amazing teacher. They're earning a lot of money with it, everything. Even in tarot, you have tarot, Akashic tarots nowadays. People do tarot reading also with, yeah, Akashic cards are there. Akashic tarot cards are there. Even I do that. So they don't have to connect, they use the cards. So even in tarot, people are using Akashic. So every place where you go, people try to put this. And, somewhere they will, connect the dots with the Akashic and try to do a healing for you. And it becomes
Right.
powerful, definitely.
That's any other questions?
Yeah, one question, what are the charges? And secondly, I didn't put it right. I mean, if I do the course, for example, will I be connected to the divine 100% to be able to access my records, or will I be struggling and not be able to connect, is also the question.
Okay. So 100% when I teach, definitely you're connected into the records, which I tell everyone, and I have seen, it's you have to have the trust. If you have the doubt while connecting, definitely it will not happen. So I tell people when they come in the class, you have to come with the trust. You need to trust the divine. You need to trust the process. It's all have to do with the trust and the faith. So 101%, I've taught so many around the globe. I'm not just teaching in Dubai. I have traveled to India to teach. I've done it in US, UK. All are doing amazing. I've never seen.
Fine. Sorry, your voice just broke in between.
Okay, can you hear me well now?
Yeah, yes, I can.
Okay, so as I said that everybody gets connected. So there is nothing like that. There's no doubt about it. 100% when you are there, when you do the process, if you're using the process right, you are connected. Again, it's all has to do with the faith and the trust. So we cannot see God, but we know we are connected to him. It's simple as that. Once you're there, you have the trust, you are in your records. No doubt about it. But if you keep putting the energy of the doubt, not being, confused, it is going to go up and down. It's all has to do with the trust.
Got it. Thank you. And the charges and the duration of the course?
It's a 3-day course. As I said, it's level 1, level 2, and level 3. It's each day one course, one level.
Oh, okay. Okay.
And the charges, you can always DM me. And all those people who really want to know about the charges, about the course, they can always private message me. My number is already there in the group, and I can let you know about the prices. We have a class coming up, which is the next weekend, Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. My Akashic class is coming up. And it's coming up. So anybody who wants to join in, they can always get in touch with me. Even in the groups, I'll be putting my Enlightening Souls WhatsApp group link. You can always join in because all those other workshops that I keep having, you can always keep in touch. So I do have other readings and other modality workshops, and I have free awareness talks and all those things. So everybody can keep in touch. Whoever wants to be there can join in my Enlightening Souls thing. And I have a Facebook link also, and I have Instagram also. And I do a lot of things on YouTube.
Okay, sorry. And what would be the duration of the class, like the 3 days? What would be the duration? I mean, it's like time wise?
Yeah, it'll be from 11:30. I start in the morning and I finish at 5:30. It's a whole day class.
Okay, fine. Thank you.
Most welcome.
I would like to know, you have to do this class continuously together, like all the levels, or you can take a break and do?
Okay, so usually I'd suggest that you do all 3 days because it helps your energy, because you're already in the class energy. But if people are not able to do the 3rd level, I always tell them it's okay. You can do first 2 levels. Don't do breakup on each level. Because if you do the reading, it is not going to help you, because even if you get the reading, you will not be able to do the healing. So if you have blocks, what are you going to do about it? So at least
Okay.
you're healing and reading. And if you feel you want to take a break, but don't take a long break, because then you get out of touch of it and then you don't feel like doing the third level. Because third level gives you more higher energy and vibration and gives you a kick to go on a higher thing. Because you're able to do the future, the planet. So it gives you more better, it makes you compact completely. So if you feel
Okay.
like some people feel 3 days are too much because it gets a little heavier because they're doing for the first time, I always suggest at least 2 levels, you should always do it together.
Okay. And it's okay to do it for other people. Like we don't get attracted to their aura or something.
This is what I tell everyone. Please come out of it.
Yeah.
The more you think about it, oh, this is going to affect. So it's okay. A lot of people come in the class also, they have fear. This is called fear. Fear energy, when you start putting in anything, you know what
Yeah.
happens then.
Yeah. Whatever we attract, we say we attract that.
So it is a beautiful, it's when you're helping others, how can it affect you? You're protected. You are taken care by the divine. And again, I tell everyone in the class the same thing. You are not the healer. The divine is doing everything for you. So what is the worry is all about?
Okay. And where do you take these classes?
I'm staying right now over here in Al Grand, Almanar Grand Hotel Apartments. So I take it here itself.
Okay.
It's in Dubai.
Okay. Thank you.
Most welcome.
She called me now and I wasn't there.
She called you.
Sorry, are they online classes or are they in-person classes?
They're both. People who wants to do online, I do that also, and they're offline classes also.
So in-person classes, where are you? I lost out on these apartments. Where are they? In Mumbai, Delhi, Dubai? Where are they?
In Dubai.
In Dubai. Okay. Thanks.
Most welcome. Anybody else? I think many people are just like zapped.
And one more question, Neetu, please.
Yeah.
And then there's like how we do Reiki, we have to do 21 days practice. So like in this also we have to do first 21 days or something, or?
Yeah, you have to practice. So there are certain days that you need to practice it. Because you can't learn and just leave, right? It's all about practicing. The more you practice in it.
That anything is practicing, like how Reiki we do continuous first 21 days we have to do it. So in this also it's like that?
Yeah, there is some days that you have to do.
Okay. Thank you.
You're most welcome.
But how do we practice? Suppose I've done this course Friday, Saturday, Sunday with you. So do I just pick up my family, my parents or my children or my husband's Akashic Records and try to access them? Or do I do mine? Mine is done in like one time, right? So how do you practice then? Whom do you practice on? You can't do you need a permission from somewhere, or you can just pick up any random person and just pick up Akashic? Would that be ethical? How do you practice?
This is what I tell in the class, guys. So it's better certain things are left for the class. So I tell how to practice, I tell whom to work on it, what you need to do, what rules are required, what grounding rules are there. Everything I tell in the class. So yes, it's very easy to practice. People are practicing. I tell them everything in the class for how many days you need to practice, how you need to practice, what do you need to do, what are the guidelines about it. So yes, everything is being said and it's very easy. It's not very difficult.
Okay, thanks.
Most welcome.
I think we are all sorted now. Yeah. So thank you so much, guys, for being there on the session. And thank you, Neetu, for being so patient and answering all the questions. We will have the Akashic Records group open for another 4 to 5 days. In case you want to connect to Neetu directly or you have any questions, you can share it in the group, because that's how all of us will exchange our thoughts and learn more and more. So after 4 or 5 days, we'll kind of maybe Thursday or Friday, we'll dissipate this group. And then Neetu can be approached across on Enlightening Souls. That's her, the company what she is working under. And I can be approached under Occult Sciences for the next session itself. So that's how it is. And thank you so much. And I hope we'll all connect back soon.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Bye.
sweetie.
Thank
Thank
you.
you.
Bye, everyone.
Bye
Bye-bye.
bye. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you for the informative session.
Thank you, Rachna.
Thank you. Bye.
Thank you, Rita.
Bye.
Thank you,
Bye.
Nita. Thank you, everybody. Bye.